Visit to Akrodi, Ghana. On August 14, 2011, Sister Rodriguez with two other volunteers, Elder Anthony Pontero and Sister Juliet Allen, traveled to Ghana to meet our Africa Mission for Jesus partners and to assess the work that was underway. As they traveled to many of the local churches in the town of Akrodi and the surrounding areas, they met several of the souls that were won to the gospel by virtue of the evangelistic work performed by many members of Africa Mission for Jesus, which included felt needs, outreach ministry, literature and Bible distribution, street ministry, medical ministry, and evangelistic meetings. They also met with some of the Seventh-day Adventist conference officials, local politicians, tribal kings, and members of the media who had heard about Africa Mission for Jesus and were appreciative of the work that was being done in meeting many of the local needs and spreading the gospel of Christ. They also met many of the youngsters that were actively engaged in street ministry. Funding drive for Bibles. Following a funding drive for Bibles, in January 2011, Africa Mission for Jesus raised $700. Accordingly, the funds were sent to the Bible Society of Ghana for the purchase of copies of the King James Version of the Bible that are printed in the Asante Twi language. Approximately 107 Bibles were purchased and several more were donated. After being picked up by our ministry partners, those Bibles were subsequently distributed throughout Kawazo district and the Afo region of Ghana. Our ministry team were introduced to some of the people that had received copies of the Bibles. Regional camp meeting. Prior to their return to the United States, from August 23rd to August 28th, Sister Rodriguez, Elder Pontero, and Sister Allen were invited to be the guests at the East Ghana Conference of Seventh-day Adventist Church camp meeting and baptism. School project. Following the camp meeting, the vision that both Sister Rodriguez and Elder Moses, our primary point of contact in the town of Akrodi, had for the construction of a church school took a major step forward in its fulfillment. The discussions that were had prior to the team's arrival had clearly taken shape to a greater extent than was initially considered. One of the local tribal chiefs, called King Nana for short, had donated 10 acres of land to the Africa Mission for Jesus ministry for the construction of the school. The district chief executive, in conjunction with the Regional Land Use and Engineering Office, provided Sister Rodriguez with architectural drawings and cost estimates for a 2-story school building. The New Life Akrodi Seventh-day Adventist Church responded to the call for a school and initiated a launch on April the 24th, 2011. It was announced that the school was scheduled to open in September 2011 with a kindergarten and primary levels, a dedication service, and groundbreaking for the school was planned to occur at the end of the church's annual camp meeting on August the 28th, 2011. Along with the New Life Church members, local residents, the media, Africa for Mission Jesus representatives, dignitaries scheduled to attend the school groundbreaking and dedication were the East Ghana Conference Union President, Pastor Daniel Odoris Sarpong, the district pastor, and the local elected officials and tribal chiefs for the region. As of July 2018, the primary school had 485 students enrolled and 9 full-time teachers whose modest pay is provided by Africa Mission for Jesus Ministry. The classes are being held outdoors and in the church building until such time as the main building is constructed. The school was officially named the Beatrice Adventist Preparatory School in honor of Sister Rodriguez. Over the years, the construction of the school has been limited yet steady due to the limited amount of funding which is provided primarily by resources from the United States. Among the pressing need for the school, as well as striving to complete the school building, current school-related projects include, firstly, the construction of an exterior block wall for safety and security purposes, because the school building is adjacent to the main road that carries traffic through the town. Secondly, the installation of a well and water purification system. Typically, water has to be conveyed to the site 3 times a week in plastic barrels when a pickup truck is available. Thirdly, the construction and upgrading of new bathroom and washrooms, which are greatly needed for health and hygienic reasons. The current bathrooms are substantially degraded and undersized for the number of daily users. Fourthly, the construction of 3 temporary classrooms to support the excess volume of students coming to the school because it provides a Christian education. Fifth, the purchase of study materials that are consistent with the new state matriculation standards. This has meant replacing all of the study materials that have been in use throughout prior years. Sixth, the purchase of sanitary napkins to assist the female students in maintaining their regular school attendance during their monthly menstrual cycles. Historically, many female students have typically lost 4 to 5 days of schooling each month due to the embarrassment because of their leakage and the staining of their uniforms. Unfortunately, napkins are considered to be a luxury retail items, and many families cannot afford to purchase them, resulting in students often using paper, leaves, feathers, cloth, and even sand. And lastly, but not least, a sustainable budget is necessary to be established for the salaries for the school teachers and administrators. The New Life Akrodi SDA Church board members and building committee, local building contractors, church members, and local volunteers work closely with each other to complete the construction projects. Local women play a key role in providing meals and other services to the students. Dedicated teaching staff are committed to teach the students, even though the class sizes and student-teacher ratios are larger than would be acceptable in the United States. Along with the members of the school building committee, the New Life Akrodi Church Board, and Africa Mission for Jesus team, Solomon Nkrumah, project manager, and Elder Moses have provided key, untiring roles in developing our relationships and fulfilling the Africa Mission for Jesus evangelistic goals. The appeal. As Seventh-day Adventist lay evangelists, in partnership with the Toms River Seventh-day Adventist Church in New Jersey, who are desirous to be co-laborers with Christ and God's light bearers to the world, we encourage all who are numbered among God's people to arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Isaiah 60, verse 1. To that end, Africa Mission for Jesus has responded to a need for help from the town of Akrodi in the Afo region of Ghana. Since 2007, we have been faithfully doing our part as the funds and resources are available to meet the felt needs and spread the gospel in this corner of the vineyard, as the Lord has led us. The harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Luke 10, verse 2. Therefore, we are appealing to you to partner with us in this missionary endeavor on the beautiful continent of Africa. We welcome your prayers and financial help. Every donation is received with gratitude and bathed in prayer. Please make all financial donations payable to Africa Mission for Jesus and place it in the collection plate. Or additionally, you can send your donations to Africa Mission for Jesus at Post Office Box 4674. That's 4674, Toms River, New Jersey 08754. Or you can also send your donation electronically at africamissionforjesus.com. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you.